So let's start with the big story that we are tracking on WION this hour. In the United States state of Arizona, the top court has upheld an 1864 law that bans nearly all abortions. Now, this decision will have far-reaching consequences for women's health care and reproductive rights, as well as this could become a pretty big issue in the forthcoming presidential elections in the United States. Now, this controversial 1864 law that precedes Arizona even becoming a state makes abortion punishable by 2 to 5 years in prison. Now, there are some exceptions for cases such as rape or incest, although there is an exception when the mother's life is at risk. Now, the Arizona Supreme Court had ruled 4-2 in favor of the anti-abortion obstetrician, although it is on hold for 14 days to allow parties to in fact raise arguments at the trial court level. The ruling by Arizona's top court in the 160-year-old near-total abortion ban could lead to the closure of all abortion clinics in the state.
Arizona's 2022 abortion ban is extreme and hurts women. And the near-total Civil War-era ban that continues to hang over our heads only serves to create more chaos for women and doctors in our state. As governor, I promised I would do everything in my power to protect our reproductive freedoms.
Now, the fight over abortion access in Arizona is, of course, far from over. Arizona voters may be able to undo the ruling in a November referendum. The activists in the state say that they have already met the signature threshold that is required to put the question to the voters this autumn. Now, the American President Joe Biden has also raised his concerns about this decision. He said that millions of Arizonians will soon live under an even more extreme and a more dangerous abortion ban that directly impacts the choice that women have whether to have a baby or not. They've also further added that the ruling is in fact the result of the extreme agenda of the Republican elected officials who are committed to ripping away women's freedom.
There are now 21 extreme state abortion bans in effect across the country. 1/3 of all women of reproductive age now live in a state with an abortion ban. And all of these bans, including the one upheld today that was upheld by the Arizona Supreme Court, are a direct result of the Supreme Court overturning Roe v. Wade.
Now, Arizona has joined 14 other states with near-complete abortion bans. It also marks the latest legal setback for abortion rights following the ruling last week by Florida's Supreme Court that cleared the way for a Republican-backed law that banned abortion after 6 weeks of pregnancy to take effect. Such rulings in the United States have come after the U.S. Supreme Court had overturned the federal right to abortion in the landmark 1973 Roe v. Wade ruling that had made access to abortion a constitutional right nationwide for American women. But this is now being slowly but steadily being eroded in state after state in the United States. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.